this lesson, we're going to take the melody to the song Long Journey Home. We're going to play that melody in a higher octave and work our way up the neck. At first, you're going to learn just kind of the basic simple melody, which is mostly on the first string. We're going to talk about some intonation exercises you can do with that. And then second, we're going to learn a variation of that where we start adding in some more things to kind of fill in the space between the notes. That'll consist of some rolls, some slides. We're going to get all the way up to that 12th fret G chord. I talk a little bit about that. So we're going to be working from literally fret 0 all the way up to fret 12. If you'd like access to the full lesson, you can click on one of 2 links in the description below. Also, there's an email subscribe list. If you'd like to join my email list and be notified when new lessons are up, you can join that list or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. So you'll notice in measure 5 that we end up kind of at this 12th fret area, which is also the octave up from our open G, right? So this is also a G chord at the 12th fret if you don't know already. So there's a lot of licks when you're playing something an octave up in our friendly open G tuning. Right? There's a lot of time spent here when you're going up the neck in the key of G around that 12th fret. So you can kind of take the licks that we learned in measure 5 and 6 right, and just kind of memorize, like, you know, you can play those shapes in any order just to kind of goof around. And they don't have to be double notes like we're playing them, they can be single notes. But you really want to kind of, you know, get used to like realizing that this is a G chord if you don't know already. But kind of goof around with some notes that are around that chord, you know, and then you'll kind of discover some familiar sounds that you've heard many Dobro players use. And also just a note on that 6th measure, when we go down to that 10th fret, we're actually kind of creating like a G7 chord to an extent. It's functioning as a G7 chord as much as we can. We are adding extra note that's not in a G7 chord, but we won't worry about that. But that particular move goes great to that C chord, which is the 4 chord in the progression.